Are you aging gracefully? I'm not. I have no intention of aging gracefully. What do you think of that term? I think it's something that's pushed on us over and over and over again, that we should age gracefully. And what does that even mean? So today, I just want to make a little video about what they mean when they talk about aging gracefully, and alternatives for the way that we age. For a start, I think it's about time that people stopped telling each other what to do. That's a more general thing, isn't it? But particularly women, we're always told, aren't we, all the way through our lives, how we should behave, how we should act, how we should feel. Feelings are something that we are expected to keep down, keep quiet. When I was young, I don't know about you, do let me know if you feel this too, and if you've experienced this. When I was young, it was considered uncouth for a woman to lose her temper, to express anger in anything more than a flash of the eyes. We were expected to be graceful, ladylike. I remember being taught how to sit, that I should sit with my knees together and my ankles crossed, my knees slightly to one side. That was ladylike. There were so many restrictions to the way that we behaved and what was considered to be the correct way to behave. And I don't think that we have that so much now. And I know that some people decry that, but I think that's a good thing. So let's get back to aging gracefully. What do you think that means? I'd love to know in the comments. I think it means be ladylike. I think it means be quiet. Don't raise your voice. To behave in a way that is considered acceptable. Dare I say it, in our patriarchal society. We talk a lot about feeling invisible, about becoming invisible as we get older. And I think that's partly to do with it. And I think that is what aging gracefully is meant to be. It's about not wearing your hair long, not wearing your skirt too short, not undertaking activities that are considered for younger people. It's about fading quietly into the background where society sees us most comfortably. I believe it was Germaine Greer who said that, and I hope I haven't got that wrong, who said that one day the world will be taken over by an army of grey-haired women. And I've absolutely butchered that quote, and I do apologise. And I think that that's what's needed. I think that there are women in society now who I see as my role models. Women like Ashton Applewhite, the campaigner who wrote the book, This Chair Rocks, fantastic title for a book, who campaigns against ageism. Ageism is the last ism, the last discrimination that seems to be considered acceptable. And it's the only one that applies to all of us, men, women, young and old alike, because ageism cuts both ways, of course. Ageism is often the first experience of prejudice that heterosexual, non-disabled, white men experience. As women, it layers on top of sexism. It's one of those things that really, we've come to this frontier now. Every time I hear the words aging gracefully, it makes me cringe. I don't want to age gracefully. I don't want to age disgracefully. Although I have to say, go follow Dr. Kay Cleave on Instagram, whose Instagram handle is Aging Disgracefully. She's fantastic. She's in her 70s. She's living life to the full. I love her to bits. She cheers me up every time I seek her out. It's not about behaving badly. It's about claiming your voice. And I think it's about time we did that. If we're not going to do it now, when will we? You know, we have as much right to speak out, to be visible, to be colourful, to be ourselves as anybody else. There's no fading away over here. That will not happen. When I was writing my book, Aging Wonderfully Well, and I've actually got my paper copy here, and actually, can I say, aim to age wonderfully well, not gracefully. But when I was researching it, and then you have to do all the marketing side of it, so you upload it onto Amazon because it's self-published, and you have to work out keywords and things like that. Aging Gracefully kept coming up again and again and again. And while I might sell more copies if I put the keyword aging gracefully, because apparently a lot of people search for that term. So, a lot of women are searching for the term how to age gracefully. I would probably sell more copies if I use that keyword. But there's just something in me that will not, cannot. I see it as an oppression. Maybe I'm overreacting. What do you think? But I think it's a conversation that's worth having. What does aging gracefully mean to you? And are you planning to adhere to it? Do you feel oppressed by it, like I do? Or do you feel that it's appropriate for women our age, to be graceful? I think it's taking the word graceful and subverting it into something oppressive. Because, I'm quite happy to be graceful, elegant in that way. But aging gracefully, to me, this is how I should behave. And everything in me, every fibre of my being, rebels against that. So that's me for today. Get your copy of Aging Wonderfully Well and engage with me about what aging wonderfully well might be. See you next week. Bye for now.